What's that?
What you people are getting ready to see is an example of tag team excellence. I have been in this sport for 30 years, and I'm pretty sure I've never seen a bigger conglomeration of goofy people in my life as what's sitting out here tonight. The only positive thing going on with all of you people is my partner and I have taken a survey. We've looked around, and all you ladies, there's nothing wrong with you that one weekend with us wouldn't fix.
From me right here, come on!
I mean, really, kid.
The following tag team contest is set for one fall and a 20-minute time limit. Introducing team number 1. First out of Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Joe Brody. His tag team partner from the beaches of California, this is the bad boy, Tony Perdue. Their opponents, first out of Anchorage, Alaska, he is the snowman, James Frost.
Come on, baby!
His tag team partner, he is out of this world. 101, Nate Saturn.
Spooky Lou on the call with Grace Duncan Harris getting us that footage for the Roni. One more match from PWL and APW's joint venture at Tiki Tussle, Topsail Beach, North Carolina. And I believe, folks, we may have saved the best for last here. Generations collide.
Sick of this kid, y'all. Damn it.
There's the bell. We are taking a look at the future of our scene against the past. Two rugged veterans from our past that used to tag together back then. Back during the Attitude Era, Joe Brody and Tony Perdue were tagging up and running roughshod all over the mountains of West Virginia. And now he's locking up with the future of our scene. Everybody's been going on and on about this Nate Saturn. He has ducked a punch and gave Joe one of his own. And another. Joe getting a taste of his own medicine. 3 shots from Nate Saturn now. Going to Irish whip him. Reversal from Joe Brody. Back elbow from Joe Brody. One half of the legendary Brody brothers. Matchmaker for American Pro Wrestling, Joe Brody. Looking better than ever. Looking as good as he ever has. Hasn't lost a step in that ring. Working the arm of Nate Saturn. A reversal from Saturn. This kid's just as impressive as everybody's letting on. Working the arm of Joe Brody here. Numerous injuries to that arm over the years. The kid knows what he's doing. Tagging in one half of the PWL Tag Team Champions and James Frost. Frost, a member of the PWL roster, but has been making waves recently at APW. Yeah, it's bringing us, like I say, I've been saying it during all these matches, interesting matchups coming about from this joint venture. And it's Frost staying on that arm of Joe Brody. Wearing him down. Oh, there's a... I thought Brody was going to fight out of it, but James giving it to him. Elbow in the shoulder there, and he brings him down to the knee. James Frost remains in control of Joe Brody. Quite the notch in his belt if he can put him down, but that's going to take some work. It's Nate Saturn tagging himself in, but they're cutting off that ring off the second rope, double axe handle. Like I say, these two are looking like veterans. They're cutting the ring in half, keeping Joe in their half of the ring. They're looking like a well-oiled machine if you ask old Spooky Lou. Look at that. Just like that, the veteran Joe Brody can turn this match around. whipping him into the ropes. Reversal from Nate Saturn. What a clothesline. Keeping the momentum in their favor. Going for the pin here. Only a 2. Working that arm of Joe. Staying on the arm. Joe knows he's in trouble. Joe's been the first one to sing this kid's praises. Joe's been in the ring with this kid recently, testing his mettle. Quite the interesting relationship between these two. But you get Joe and Tony Perdue together, and they go back to their old ways. I guarantee it. There's no doubt in my mind. Saturn back in control, catches another elbow. Look at this. Fireman's takeover from Joe Brody. Off the ropes here. Knee to the face of Nate Saturn. Tagging in Tony Perdue. This man recently just came back to the sport after an 8-year layoff. You might remember him from the New Breed back in the day. And no ring rust detected. Looking as sharp can be. Another one you can catch every Thursday at the Bradley the Fire Department. Look at this slam with authority from Tony Perdue. I was going to tell you can catch him every Thursday television tapings. Oh, a 2. My God, I thought he might have had him. Bradley Fire Department outside of Beckley, West Virginia. This action's too much to sell their shows. You know where to find them. Look them up on Facebook, American Pro Wrestling. You can see action like this. Perdue is in control of this match. Now they're keeping Saturn in their corner. And look at this. Classic Perdue, classic Brody. Two of the dirtiest players that we ever saw in our scene doing what they do best. Cheat. There you have it. Okay. This kid's resilient. He sure did. He sure did. He got that shoulder up at 2. Saturn's to his feet, but I don't think he's going to be for long. He's got him cinched up for a vertical suplex, talking some smack. Again, the kid bounced. He slammed him down so hard with that suplex. The crowd's trying to fire Saturn up here. He's in trouble. Going for the pin again, only 2. We know this kid's resilient, but then again, we know the caliber of athlete of Tony Perdue. Again, going back to the days of the New Breed, back in the early 2000s. The man came back off the layoff, hasn't missed a beat, and looking to prove a point, obviously. The crowd is not going to chant, tap, Nate, tap. If anybody has won these fans over recently, it's Nate Saturn. And he's taking a knee to the spinal cord for his troubles. Up to his feet, face first off the top turnbuckle. 5 minutes deep into this match. Fires right back at Joe. Here he comes. Teeing off on Joe Brody, teeing off on Perdue. Taking care of both men. Joe might be out on his feet. He looks punch drunk. Reverses the Irish whip. Jumps. He's over him. Arm drag. I can't keep up. What a drop kick. With a little bit of a spin on it from Nate Saturn. Looking flashy. Joe going to roll out of the... What's happened here? We've lost our signal, folks. Oh, I can only imagine what happened in the meantime. We're back, and Joe Brody is back in control. Lord knows what dirty trick he pulled out to get back in control of this matchup. It's irrelevant because Joe Brody is in control of Nate Saturn, whipping him into the ropes, ducks the clothesline, ducks the back elbow now, but eats the big boot. That kid's out. How much more punishment can he take? Tagging in the fresh man now in Tony Perdue. He's pulling him up by his hair. Closed fist, pulling him by the hair, doing whatever they want. Who's going to tell him to stop? Who's going to make him stop? You tell me. With authority. Smacks Frost in the face. And now the referee's preoccupied. Again, they're double teaming him in the corner. These two men are going to do whatever it takes to get the job done here tonight. North Topsail Beach, North Carolina. Off the ropes now, double back elbow takes down Nate Saturn. Joe Brody off the ropes now. Big leg drop. Only a 2. He's rolling him up. Here we go. Oh, Brody gets that shoulder up. I thought we had an upset and a clothesline to your face. Boot to the gut. Joe Brody in control of Nate Saturn. My God, that was stiff. And another. Saturn is in a world of hurt. And what did Frost do? Yeah, exactly. Create the distraction so your partner. And they don't care. They don't care if they get the dirty win. As long as it's a win is a win in that win column for them. Ridiculous. As much as these two have accomplished over the years, you'd think they'd have some pride about themselves. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't want either one of these men pissed at me. My apologies. Helping Saturn to his feet now just so he can punish him some more, I guarantee you. Oh, wait, we're doing some scientific wrestling now. My goodness. Russian leg sweep.
Come on, Nate.
Still mouthing off to the fans. Gets his foot on the rope. Ring awareness.
That don't count.
It's counted since forever. It's not like when we're making up the rules as we go along. Still mouthing off to the fans. I'm telling you, it's going to cost him. But not the moment. What a nasty spine buster. That's it. What an effort from Saturn. I got it. Okay. I think Perdue's just as surprised as I am. He about put him through the mat with that Arn Anderson spine buster.
Come on, Nate.
Fans see it. The fans know that he still has a chance, but he has to get James Frost in that ring. Again, pulling the man up by his hair. But look at this. It's Saturn fighting back. One last flurry from Nate Saturn. Catches a forearm to the face. He's still on his feet. He's being held up by the turnbuckles. My bad. Whips him into the corner now. Dedicates it to the fans. Eats a boot. Again, that mouthing off just cost him just a little later than I thought it would. Nate Saturn still. Okay. He does have a little left in the tank. But how much? The health bar is not looking good for Nate Saturn. He has to get the fresh man in. He's getting put up on the top rope. We're going high elevation here at Topsail Beach. Perdue climbing the ropes now. And it's Saturn fighting back. 10 minutes elapsed. Saturn going to where he's most comfortable. You put him in the wrong place. You set him up for success here. Blockbuster-like maneuver. What a move from Nate Saturn. What do? Do you go for that pin, or do you tag in the fresh man? Kid has a decision to make as soon as he can get his wits about him. It's Perdue crawling away from him. The pin might not be an option. Perdue might be wondering where he's at. I'm sure he is. He hit that mat hard. High risk, high reward for Nate Saturn here. Both men getting up to the feet. Tag to Joe Brody. Tag to James Frost. Here we go. Frost, a house of fire, hitting a clothesline. And another. James Frost in control of Joe Brody. Measuring his man here. Keeps him in the corner with a clothesline. And another. Beating the hell out of Joe Brody and gets attacked from behind by Perdue. Are you serious? But all four men in the ring now. Keep in mind it is Frost and Brody that are legal. Double sunset flip. There you have it. James Frost. Nate Saturn. Just like that. Pulled it out.
What happened?
The team of James Frost
We was there. It's y'all's fault.
Saturn.